Hello, YouTube live stream. Hello, hi. I am on here to talk about the message in hip hop. A lot of people think that it's just music. It's deeper than music. Okay, it's way deeper than music, and it's a bad influence. The message in hip hop is a bad influence. It's a bad influence. I'm talking about the people rapping on the microphone. They're a bad influence. hmm The influence, it's a bad influence. So it's deeper than rap. It's deeper than music. Yep. It's deeper than rap. It's deeper than just music. Okay. The content in hip hop has a very bad influence. It's a bad influence on the community. Bad influence. What they rapping about. Bad influence. It's a bad influence. Okay. The people that's on the microphone is sending a very bad influence. That's what it is. It's a bad influence. So I'm finna share about the message in hip hop, the message that's being sent out. Okay, about the message, the message that's in hip hop, the hip hop that's negative. Okay, so I'm finna share about that. Okay, because they pushing negativity and trying to justify it, and people out there in love with negativity. The people out there are in love with negativity. Okay, the people out there are in love with negativity. So I'm finna share what about the message, okay? And I'm finna share biblical truth from the Bible, okay? So I thank y'all for tuning in to this message, okay? But it's more than just music though. I know a lot of people out there are in love with a lot of people out there who listen to those lyrics. It's more than just hip hop is more than just music. It's more to it than that. It's way more to it than that. It's way more to it. Yep. It's way more to it. It's way more to it. So, this is about the message in hip hop. The message that's in hip hop, the message that hip hop rap artists are sending out is a very deceiving message. It's a deceiving message. Okay? It's a deceiving message. It's very deceiving. It's very deceiving. The message that these rappers are sending out to the people. Success is not what they say success is. That ain't success. Having big platinum ring, having rings on your finger and platinum records and being famous. That ain't success. That ain't what Jesus Christ says success is from the Bible. That's not success. The message that these hip hop rap artists are sending out is a deceiving message. Okay? It's a very deceiving message. It's deceiving. It's very deceiving. It's a very deceiving message. And so many people are caught up. So many people are caught up in the message. So many people are caught up in the message. Yep. So many people love listening to lyrics that promote death and destruction. It's a deceiving message. What y'all listening to, and y'all keep buying into it. And in Revelation 14, let's go to Revelation 14:7. Revelation 14:7. It says, Satan threw down to the earth. Now war rose in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon. The dragon and his angels fought back and was defeated. There was no longer any place for them in heaven. And the great dragon was thrown down, the Antichrist, the serpent, the devil, who is deceiving the whole world. So who is deceiving this whole world? The devil. The devil is deceiving the whole world. Okay? The people that are writing these lyrics that glorify doing wrong, they are being deceived. And the people who are listening to it are being deceived. It's a deceiving message. For 30 years, they've been rapping the same stuff over and over again. All they rap about is criminal activity and try to justify it. Okay? They're being deceived. The devil is deceiving these rappers who are rapping about death and destruction. And the people who are listening to it are being deceived. It's a deceiving message. Yep. The message that hip hop rap artists are sending out is a deceiving message. And this is not no opinion. I don't have no opinion. I'm just going by what God put on my heart. Because I've listened to it for 30 years. You got rappers in hip hop who are 50 and 60 years old. They still rapping the same message. And the rappers from today in the year 2026 are rapping the same old message. It's the same old message. It's the same old message. The rappers in hip hop try to tell you that success is being successful is bling bling and having a bunch of jewelry and cars and clothes. That ain't success. It's a deceiving message. It's deeper than rap. It's deeper than just a bunch of songs. It's more to it than that. The message. I've heard the same message in hip hop for the last 30 years. It doesn't matter about the talent. They glorifying doing wrong, and they still doing it the same thing today. The same thing is happening today. The rappers from today are rapping the same old message. It's the same old message. Decade after decade, they rap the same old message. It's the same old message. And people buy into it. People just bob their head to anything. In the Bible, it says in Proverbs, it talks about how there is a way that seems right. Proverbs, it says, there is a way of life that seems right. It seemed like it's right to rap about that because you're getting a royalty check, because you're getting money. It seemed right to brag about that. There is a way. There is a way of life that seems harmless. It seems harmless. It says in Proverbs 14:12, there is a way that appears to be right, but in the end it leads to death. All the laughter, ankling, and rejoicing will end in grief. So there is a way of life that seems right. It seems right. It looks like it's right. It seems right to glorify death and destruction in hip hop. It looks like it's right because they're making money and fame. But in Proverbs 14:12 in the Bible, it says it leads to grief. The street life, that's being glorified in hip hop, it leads to grief. It's gonna lead to grief, what they're glorifying. It leads to grief. So many people are in love with people in love with listening to lyrics that promote violence, and they try to justify it. And it's a bad influence. The people on the microphone are sending a deceiving message, but it's a bad influence. It's a bad influence. It's deeper than rap. It's deeper than just music. It seemed like it's right though, with them glorifying doing wrong. There is a way that appears to be right. It said there is a way of life. All the criminal activity that they talk about, there is a way of life that looks harmless. It looks harmless enough. Look again, it leads straight to hell. Surely people appear to be having a good time. All the laughter will end in heartbreak. So what they rapping about appears to be right. There is a way that looks right, but in the end, it leads to death. Look again. It said, look again, it leads straight to hell. Surely people appear to be having a good time, but all the laughter will end in heartbreak. The street life, glorifying the street life, that leads to heartbreak. Okay? There's a difference between narration and glorification. The hip hop rap artists that I'm listening to, the ones who have let God change their heart, they be narrating. I'm talking about the godly hip hop now. Those who rap about how God changed their heart. That's different. When you narrate, you talk about how God set you free. That's different. But the rappers in hip hop who are glorifying violence, they're glorifying doing wrong. Okay? They're not talking about a way out of it. They glorifying it. So narration and glorification is not the same. Okay? But glorifying that. Yes, it's a lot of stuff going on in the world today. But glorifying violence in hip hop, glorifying it is not going to help us. It's not going to help nobody. And people continue to buy stuff that promote death and destruction. And that's what they're promoting. They're promoting death and destruction. And y'all continue to buy it. It's deeper than rap, it's deeper than music. Okay? The people who are listening to it are being deceived, and the people who are rapping it. It's death and destruction. That's all they rap about. Death and destruction, death and destruction. It's not helping anyone. Death and destruction. Proverbs 27:20 in the Bible talks about death and destruction. Proverbs 20. Proverbs 27:20. Proverbs 27:20. Proverbs 27. Proverbs 27:20. 27:20. Let's go to Proverbs 27:20. 27:20 about death and destruction. Because that's all they talk about. But some people out there so in love with it. People so in love with listening to death and destruction. So death and destruction. That's all they rap about. Death and destruction. Death and destruction. We got death and destruction going on in our world. Glorifying death and destruction in hip hop is not helping the world. Death and destruction. All that's coming out of their mouth in hip hop is death and destruction. Proverbs. Death and destruction are never satisfied. Proverbs 27:20 about death and destruction. It says in Proverbs 27:20, death and destruction are never satisfied, neither are the human eyes. That's Proverbs 27:20 in the Bible. Death and destruction are never satisfied. All I've been hearing for decades, for 30 years in hip hop is death and destruction. That's all they rap about. And they try to justify it like it's just a song, like it's just rap. No. Death and destruction are never satisfied. What they rapping from their mouth, death and destruction. That's all they rap about. People love listening to death and destruction. People bob their head to death and destruction. This is deeper than rap. This is deeper than music. Okay? We already got enough crime and violence in our world, and people study supporting death and destruction. Proverbs 27:20. I'm praying for them. I don't support death and destruction no more. People love death and destruction. And I'm praying for all the consumers out there that listen to death and destruction every day. death and destruction. That's all they talk about, death and destruction. So I'm praying for them. Death and destruction are no good. Okay? And that's all y'all talk about. Okay? It's death and destruction. People don't seem to care about what they put in their ears. Do you know what you put inside your ears can affect you? Okay? What you put inside her can affect you. What you put inside your mind can affect the way you think and act. People can have an influence on you. In the Bible right here, Jesus Christ talks about what you give yourself over to. Whatever you giving yourself over to, and people are giving themselves over to stuff every day. Whatever you are giving yourself over to, whatever you give yourself over to, what you give yourself over to. It says in Proverbs, what you give yourself over to. What you give yourself over to, what you give yourself over to. Okay. Whatever you give yourself over to. It says in Proverbs 6:16. Do you not know that whatever you offer yourself to as an obedient slave, you're a slave to the one you obey, whether you're a slave to sin, which leads to death, or to obey, which leads to righteousness? Do you not realize that you become a slave to whatever you choose to obey? You can become a slave to sin, which leads to death, or you can choose to become obedient to God, which leads to righteous living. So whatever you're giving yourself over to, and people are giving themselves over to negative stuff. You're giving yourself over to stuff. Whatever you give yourself over to, you become a slave to. If you give yourself over to Jesus Christ, you're gonna have righteous living. You're gonna have right standards with Jesus Christ. So the message, it's a very deceiving message. The message that hip hop rap artists are sending out to young women is a deceiving message. They're deceiving people. People love being deceived. People keep Romans 16. Whatever you're giving yourself to, it says you become a slave to it. Okay, whatever you're giving yourself over to. Instead of giving yourself over to Christ, where you can have righteous living in Jesus, have right standing with Jesus, people giving themselves over to negativity every day. What you give yourself over to, you become a slave to, according to Romans 6:16. Okay? So I'm praying for the people who are in love, people who are in love with listening to lyrics that promote death and destruction. It's deeper than rap. It's deeper than rap. It's deeper than rap. It's deeper than music. Okay? It's deeper than that. But the people who are listening to it, the devil is deceiving the consumer, and he's deceiving the rapper. They both being deceived. That's the job of the devil. That's what it says right here, that he deceiving this whole world. So whatever you're giving yourself over to in its negativity, it's going to have an effect on you, and you don't even know it. It's affecting you. Look at what happened when people turn on them lyrics. All these subliminal messages, they being deceived, not by the music, but by the person. The person that's rapping on there, they deceiving you. The devil is He deceiving through them. Okay? And say, what is the devil doing? And the great dragon was thrown down, the Antichrist, a serpent called the devil, is deceiving the whole world. Who deceiving the world? The devil. People are being deceived every day through violent hip hop lyrics. You're giving yourself over to this stuff, and you're becoming a slave to it. You're trying to justify it. They deceiving you. You're being deceived through the lyrical content. Deceiving. I'm praying for you. Consumer. People who support it, people who go buy it, people who ride around and listen to deceiving messages in their car. It's deceiving. according to the Bible. So I'm praying for all the people out there being deceiving. You sing along with them. You rap to these deceiving lyrics. The stuff that they study glorify. They study glorify violence. They keep on glorifying doing wrong. They keep on glorifying doing wrong. They continue to glorify doing wrong. They continue to glorify it. They continue to glorify doing wrong. And y'all continue to purchase it. They glorifying criminal activity and trying to justify. And the person who's buying it is study listening to it. The devil is deceiving the consumer and the people who listening to it. Deceiving message. I pray this get out on the hip hop stations, on the hip hop platform. I pray that this was spread on the hip hop platforms. I pray that God would open up a door that I can share biblical truth with some of the on the hip hop platforms. Okay? That I can share biblical truth and love. Because glorifying criminal activity in hip hop is not keeping it real. It's not. It's not. Glorifying doing wrong ain't helping nobody. These rappers do have an influence. They have a very, very negative influence. It's a bad influence. They're a bad influence on our community. They influence people to do wrong. The rappers in hip hop are influencing people. They got a bad influence. Influence. And I'm praying for them. I'm praying for the rappers who are 50 and 60, the rappers from today who glorify doing wrong and try to justify it. Hip hop is deeper than rap, is deeper than music. I'm praying for them. I really am. Yep. Pray this message to get out on all the hip hop platforms. Spread this message. Put this out on the hip hop platforms. I'm praying that God would open up a door. Okay, that I can share biblical truth. But the rappers in hip hop are spreading a deceiving message, and they are a bad influence. It's a deceiving message. Yep. Glorifying criminal activity, glorifying doing wrong. It's not helping nobody. It's a deceiving message. Yep. But I'm praying though, because influence is everything. See, I'm on here to be a godly influence that spread the love of Jesus Christ to the people. hmm So I'm gonna continue to pray. I'm praying for the consumers who are being deceived and the rappers who are being deceived. The devil is deceiving both of them. I'm gonna continue to pray for them. All right, here we go. There we go. Bye bye.